Hi, my name is Shauna Bronson. I'm going to be introducing Team 20's Band in a Box project proposal. You'll be hearing from Terrence, Chris, and Andrew shortly. First of all, I'm going to give an overview of our proposal. I'm going to discuss the problem statement, the design requirements, and then we'll look at each design and the justification behind those. First, we'll take a look at our problem statement. The band is going on tour and needs aesthetically pleasing, space-efficient instruments that can fit in a 2-foot cubed box and also play their hit songs within the budget constraints per instrument cost of $15. Next, we'll take a look at our project design requirements. Of course, we need the instruments to be able to play their hit songs. There must be one of each type of instrument, a woodwind, string, and a percussion. It must fit within the dimensions of the 2-foot cubed box and also within the budget constraints of the $15 per instrument. Also, there are material constraints as far as string usage and pipe length, and the instruments must be aesthetically pleasing. Taking a look at the first proposed design of a string instrument. Looking at frequency ranges from 41 to 415 Hertz in order for us to fit in all of the octaves, we'll have to adjust the tension and of course the gauge of the string in order for us to play the appropriate hit song. We'll be looking at a simple, cheap construction. The estimated budget of $15 is going to be no problem with this design. Looking at $13.49 in order for us to buy wood molding, we need the use of an aluminum can, like a soup can, some standard Ernie Ball nickel wound guitar strings of varying gauge, a cork, some eyes, screws, nuts, and bolts. Taking a look at this preliminary design sketch, originally it was going to be 23 inches in length. However, there are going to be 2 string instruments in this band. Therefore, in order for us to maintain the string requirement, we are going to cut this in approximately half and do 12-inch pieces of molding. The cork and the eye bolt and nut at the top of the design is going to help adjust the tension of the strings, and with the varying gauges of the strings, be able to produce different frequencies and notes. Lastly, taking a look at the string instrument design matrix. Looking at a standard guitar, our design in a cello, based upon the criteria and the weights, came out to 460 total, thereby showing our design is going to fit within all of the criteria. At this point, I'm going to pass it on over to Andrew to discuss the woodwind. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Andrew Whitford, and I will be heading the woodwind portion of Team 20's design. This instrument was designed as a 17-piece interchangeable pan flute. Each individual tube is secured to the next with Velcro tape, and it is constructed of 1/2-inch PVC pipe. Each individual tube is created to a nominal length for the frequency and includes intervals of 1/2 a step throughout the octave, but can be tailored to fit certain songs. As listed, the budget remains under $15 and includes some excess material. Only sparse amounts of Velcro tape will be used, and the total pipe used comes just under 9 feet. As none of the individual tube lengths breach 2 feet, the instrument will fit within the dimension constraints of the 2-foot cube. This design stemmed from the popular stage presence, the Blue Man Group, where they can be seen using PVC pipe as a percussion instrument and creating the instruments as they go along, connecting them together. Similarly, the Velcro tape securing the instrument allows for a performer to start with a single tube and build as the show progresses, acting like they found other pieces of the tube and just adding to the stage presence. Flourish can be added to the simple design. However, part of the aesthetic value comes from the audience knowing that these are just simple items that are being turned into an instrument. The design was compared with other woodwinds as a starting point, looking at different designs. And ultimately, the versatility of the design and the fact that it stayed within all the constraints led to this design choice. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Chris Zimba. I'm here with Team 20 to discuss my proposed design, the percussion instrument. This is a marimba, 18 inches long by 11 inches wide. It has 12 slats in varying lengths to cover a complete octave. This idea was inspired by my teammates. Before this design project, I'd never heard of a marimba before. The justification of my proposed design brought me to this design matrix. I looked at many criteria, applied weights and rating factors, and ultimately decided on a marimba whenever I compared it to a timpani and a xylophone. The main contributing criteria that led me to this decision was the ability to play the song, fit within the required dimensions, and ultimately the budget. Speaking of the budget, here is my estimated budget and materials for everything that I plan to use. I plan on using pine for the slats in the base, wood screws and rubber washers to secure the slats to the base, dowel rods and cabinet knobs to use as drumsticks. Everything together looks like it's going to be about $11.38, which is going to bring me well within the budget.
So on behalf of Team 20, I'd like to thank you for taking a look at our proposal. We attached these last two slides of references